Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be making another Adventure Time art doll. Today I'm going to be making Winter King. I felt like he was the perfect doll to create during obviously the winter time, but since I live in California there isn't really any snow to take pictures with him unless I go up into the mountains. So let's get started. So I did lose the footage for making his armature, but basically the head is a tinfoil ball that I'm covering with clay, and I also used a bit of wire to make his nose. Then for his hands and feet, I did the same thing that I did with Simon and Betty, and just used the mold that I created. But Winter King does have boots, so I did have to extend the leg part, and I just created a separate mold for that so I can duplicate the other shoe. After sanding, I painted his hands and head a light blue. And his boots a cobalt blue. For his face, I first sketched it out with watercolor pencils. Then I filled it in with acrylic paints. Then I sealed everything with a matte varnish. For his glasses, I bent wire into the shape of glasses and then painted it black. And then for the lenses, I used white binder dividers. Then for the crown, I made it out of some cardstock paper and spray painted it gold, then added some nail art gems for his gems. Now for his hair, I created yarn wefts by wrapping the yarn around, cutting it, and then tying it to a hanger. Then I used a metal pet brush to brush it out. After it looks like this, I straightened it. After creating the wefts out of hot glue, I glued it onto the head. Then I cut and styled it with an eyebrow razor and some scissors. And it looks like this. For his body, I used a pattern to cut it out of felt. Then I sewed everything together with a zigzag stitch. Next, I covered the wire with polyfill, and then stuffed the wire into the casing. When that was done, I glued on the hand, and he's ready for some clothes. For his clothes, I used a similar pattern to Simon, but made the pants taller. And then I sewed as needed. And here's how it looks. I also sewed the shirt off camera since it was pretty simple. Next for his vest, I just hemmed everything and then glued it on directly to him. I'll leave a link down below to the pattern that I used. For his blazer, I just cut out a pattern that looked like this and then sewed the sides together. Then I glued on his head so I can finish up the collar. For his collar, I just folded a rectangle of fabric in all 4 sides and then glued it directly onto him. His sword was made of a multitude of things. The hilt was a Q-tip, construction paper, and foam, and the blade was made out of oven-baked clay. After sanding it, I painted it and then added a light metallic silver to the blade. Then I sealed everything in with a matte varnish. Except for the blade, I did coat that with gloss. Then for the holder, I made it out of fabric and then just painted the details. After putting everything together, I did some final styling details, and he's done. Lastly, I wanted to make him a little Gunter, so I sculpted it out of oven-baked clay and got to painting it. Then I sealed him in with a matte varnish, and his feet were made out of paper. I never really showed the stands I used for them, but it's this 3-pack of buildable stands that I got from Amazon that I'll also link down below. And I did film myself putting together the stand because I just want to show you guys how you put it together in case you buy it. It's pretty simple, it's just screws and nuts, and then you can choose the height of the stand. I used the 2 long ones and then added the claw at the top. And I used the small claw. And here's how it looks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!